Hello and welcome to your week. This is going to be your weekly energies for the week of the 12th through the 17th. My name is Patricia and I welcome you to Fearless Light Guidance. This is going to be your reading for the collective. This is where we check on the energy, what's vibing for this week, and how we can make the best of this energy. Okay, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're here for it. Man, it's been a couple of weeks that have been really pushing. I don't know if it's only the fixed signs, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, but wow. Like, I know as a Leo sun, I definitely have been, feeling it. And I hope that you guys let me know in the comments how you've been doing, because wow, it has been a doozy. My partner has been in the hospital, and that has been rough. Coming back and forth. He's doing really well right now, but we're still waiting. He still has to be in observation. So, I hope that you come together with me and pray for him and send him good healing vibes. Now, here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with the themes, and you know how my readings go. If this is the first time for you watching, I pull out themes for the week, and then I go in with the tarot cards, channel a message from Spirit for you all, and I hope that, you guys can really get something wonderful from this reading. Let's go. Okay, so the first card coming through is the card of Crave. And right here, you feel like, okay, there's something really strong, like calling to me, pulling to me. And it might not be necessarily the best for me, but it's almost like something that is just undeniable. Okay, and this could be that your vision is being a little bit clouded right now, but I feel like we're in between worlds. And as I look at this second card, the card of seasons, that is exactly the theme with this card. So there is a message here, like we are right in between worlds. We are in some sort of transition and shift that is about to occur. Okay, so I feel like we are kind of like moving away from things that are toxic, things that could be patterns of behavior, seeming addictions as well, and just things that we've used to really distract ourselves and to escape from, having a really positive experience. Okay, because we are definitely not here to be in some sort of suffering or being attached to drama or sadness or anything like that. Does not mean at all that we are not here to experience those things, but with awareness and consciousness of those things, of having our darkness come out, our sadness, our anger, our frustration, we can truly accept all parts of ourselves. Okay, it's not always going to be beautiful and pretty, right? And butterflies and rainbows, right? So let's see. So definitely we are transitioning here. There is a call to leave toxic habits, addictions, and things that cloud and distract us from our vision, our purpose, our path, and maybe even our soul's evolution. Okay, now we have these two cards that want to come through together, and of course the heart chakra shining through with the message of unconditional love, forgiveness, and acceptance. Yes, and this goes back to what I was saying about accepting all parts of ourselves and forgiving ourselves and also others that may be involved in situations where we attach ourselves to certain things that we feel that we desire, that we feel like we need, but really what Spirit is saying with this message is that we can change that and come from a place of giving ourselves more love. Okay, so where in those areas that you feel you have been attached to things that are toxic, to certain things that seems like addictions, things that we go back to, patterns, like I was saying, of behavior that we are kind of like falling back into. It could be that you are a person that complains a lot. It could be that you have a negative self-narrative. Okay, it could be different things like that, and you fall back on those things, and Spirit is saying, no, this is the season to change that. This is the season to leave that behind and forgive and accept what has already occurred, and come from a place now of allowing yourself to give yourself love in those areas. Okay, the other card that I wanted to come through is the 1111 card. And, you know, it's really interesting because we have some really positive aspects right now in manifestation. So this week is really beautiful. Okay, we have some Jupiter alignments this week, and then we have the new moon happening on Sunday, and it's just really a door. Okay, it's an opportunity to rid ourselves from the overthinking and shift into a more let's envision what we truly want to create and what we truly want to manifest. Okay, because whenever I see this card, yes, we're going up a notch. Okay, we're going to step up that ladder, and every time that we're taking a step on that ladder, we are envisioning that which we want until we just walk through that door, and the universe is there to meet us with that manifestation and that vision that we've had and that intention that we've put out. Okay, so let's go with all this inspiration and use the Muse Tarot, which is a beautiful deck by a good colleague, Chris Ann, and you can find her. She is, I will link her. Her name is Pixie Curio on Instagram, and she's just a wonderful creative soul, and she makes these beautiful decks, and she has so much to offer. So let's see what we have. The Muse card. So this card is so interesting because it's unique to this deck. Okay, but I particularly feel like it's the World card. Okay, you have the Muse card that says I am. So this is the card of bringing ourselves to that place of manifesting from the I am. Okay, which is the root chakra. Okay, the root chakra is I am. This is where we ground ourselves, where we root ourselves. Okay, so a lot of wonderful manifestations start with the I am. So I encourage you to, this week really affirm yourself. Okay, I feel like this Muse card is saying, you are about to spread your wings here. What is it that you want this new birth to look like? Okay, because I'm feeling very much like, the butterfly coming through with these butterfly wings. Okay, it's what inspires you, what makes you want to really go for it. What are you transforming into? I mean, the butterfly didn't know it was going to be a butterfly, or does it, when it's in its chrysalis stage and it's going through this sort of death to be born into this new form. So I feel like we are shifting in a great way here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is, seeds that we're planting. We are bringing things from our mind into the material, okay? So let's see what else comes through. This is really cool. I am loving this. Wow, so we get the World card. So we have the Muse card, which is the I Am, and then we have the World card, which is the Cosmos in this deck, okay? Which is definitely letting me know that there is a cycle that is closing for us, okay? There is a graduation of some sort for ourselves personally, for our soul, and our own growth, okay? So we're closing a chapter to open a new one, okay? So really fantastic that it comes with the Muse card, because it lets me know that yes, you are in that good place. You are going to the next stage. And this is a big deal. I mean, two major arcanas, three major arcanas, because we have the Hanged Man or the Hanged Muse in the reverse. And this is such a wonderful card, saying that there is this sort of clarity that is coming through, that what has been on pause has been necessary. That pause and that stagnation, or something not moving, or something not happening, or something detouring, has been a period of preparation for what's coming next. Okay, so really cool. When the Hanged Muse is in the reverse, there's a moment of clarity, a moment of release, a moment of taking a leap, of taking the jump, of things moving forward, of being able to get out of that period where you've been asked to really take everything in and observe and really evaluate and gain a new perspective. And here you are, you're moving forward, you're closing a chapter, you're leaving certain things behind, you're shifting in this new way, like the Muse with the butterfly wings, and you're seeing clearly. And not only that, you have the new perspective going forward. So you see things differently. You put yourself in someone else's position. You're ready to do things differently. Okay, so that is just fantastic news. It just means we've learned a lesson, we've completed something, we're integrating certain things that we have learned through experience, and we're ready to not fall back into those things that kept circling. They kept coming up for a very particular reason, and it was for us to observe what was coming to the next chapter with us and what was not. Okay, so let's get a couple more and then we'll get the overall energy. All right, so we have the Five of Inspiration, and this is the Five of Wands in this deck, and we also have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Let me see. Six of Swords, which is the Six of Voices. Okay, so definitely there is this, you're going to see reflections of yourself in other people. What happens is that we don't see them as reflections. We kind of see them as opposition, opposing views, people that are not agreeing with us, or people that are not simply on the same page with us. Okay, and we're being shown these things for a very particular reason. Okay, and with the Six of Voices being in the reverse, it just lets me know that there's still something, even though you have these major arcanas that are wanting you to come forward, there is wanting you to move forward and kind of like graduate and grow and see things clearly. There's still accountability that needs to happen. What was my role in all of this? Okay, I feel like this is being reflected back at you, projected back at you, so that you really take a look at what you have been in this matter. Okay, whatever area of your life this is. Okay, I feel like for some of you, there's still things that need to be faced in order. There's like a little sludge still left here that needs to be addressed. Okay, there's still like something here that, you know, we need to have peaceful resolution, and it's like we're almost there, but not yet. The shift is definitely there. The being in between worlds is definitely there, but we're being asked to come from a place of forgiveness, acceptance, and unconditional love. Okay, so this is what I feel that has not been yet resolved, and it could be what is holding us back. You see how the universe here is like kind of like kicking this person, like kind of like flicking this person like to push them forward. Well, that's still not quite there. There could be some fear here. There could be some projected there could be like outside opinions and things that are affecting you from actually seeing that you're only, you know, one step away from being in that place of just putting conflict behind you, leaving that tense situation, not allowing yourself to be pulled into drama, not being attached to suffering, or, you know, falling back into anything toxic or anything that clouds your vision or distracts you. Okay, now at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card in the reverse. So the card of the metamorphosis is at the bottom of the deck, but it's reverse. So as the overall energy, this is saying that there's something yet not over. There is some resistance here to the next chapter. There's a resistance here to change, and there's something definitely that urgently needs to be let go of. Okay, and allowed to transform into something else. Okay, so really interesting this week. I mean, we just had today, I did a post earlier about Pluto retrograding back into the sign of Capricorn after being in Aquarius for some time, and it's going to retrograde in Capricorn all the way up until October 28th. Okay, so we are going to see you know, where we are in our power dynamics, where we stand with authority, and, you know, how we manage ourselves as adults, or, you know, spirit living in this human experience. Okay, so that Death card in the reverse is definitely bringing up the themes of Pluto in retrograde. There are things that we still need to look at, and really, you know, this is work that you do individually every single day. Okay, this is not, you know, just something that it passes. You have to be with you. You have to love yourself every single day and root for yourself, and kind of like navigate this life in the best way possible, with the learnings, with the experience, and, you know, how you handle change. It's individual as well. So, you know, I could sit here all day and tell you, well, this, you know, this is what I do, but really, you know, that has to come from a place Okay, so I want to go into an oracle message before I close this reading, but I hope that this message is really serving you in a good way, because everybody has different things that we are observing in our own lives, and that we see in other people as well around us. And just know that you're not alone. You are supported definitely by spirit. And I feel like all of this is letting you know, these messages that come through, like, I don't even know what I'm going to say and what I'm going to talk about when I come on here. So really interesting how there is still a little bit of remnants of things that we need to work on before, like, finding this place of pure resolution, and leaving certain things that really are not for us. And sometimes it's hard to see, and it's hard to hear, and it's hard to understand, but only you will know that. Only you will know that. You are creating your experience, okay? So I want to pull from the Sacred Travelers deck. This is a Denise Lynn deck. Let's see what we have for this week. For all of us. Let's go. So let me know in the comments below how the readings are resonating, and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you just found me, or if you've been following for a while, and where are you at in this in this spiritual journey, and how do you feel in this community? Like, I want to talk to you. I love communicating with you guys. I'm reading the comments. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we have stepping into power. Okay, this is that card of the I am, the muse. Okay, this is letting me know that you are stronger than you actually think that you are. Okay, you can face anything. All right. Now, there is this card of purification. We had purification last week as well, I believe. We had that card of bath, which, talks about purification that, activates the vibrant life force within us. Okay, so purifying your space, what you eat, simplifying your life, your schedule. The things that you read, the things that you watch on TV, on your phone, what you consume, basically. Take a look at that and simplify, purify, detoxify. Then you have this card of unknown territory. Yes, it feels like, you are in this transition where we don't know necessarily what's happening. We don't need to know what's happening next. Okay, this is letting us know that we are exactly where we need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. Now we have the rejuvenating rain card, which talks about clearing the past to heal the present. And I mean, if there's a message in this reading, it's definitely that one. There is something wonderful wanting to open up for you, this new chapter, this new level in your life. But there are some doors that need to be closed, and, with no resistance, with absolutely the opposite, with total acceptance. Okay, acceptance of all things as they are brings so much peace. Okay, now you have the card of begin now, which is saying take the first step. Yes, there is a card of the hanged muse in the reverse. That's definitely letting me know it is time. It is time to move. You're being called to action. You can see clearly. You can do things differently, okay? You can. You want a different result. You got to do something that you haven't done, okay? So I love this card. It's the Voyage of the Heart, and this is just like the heart chakra card, okay? This is about, allowing love to flow through you. As you allow love to flow through you, it will flow to you as well, okay? And the last card, okay, because all the cards wanted to come out in a bunch, so we're going to allow it. It's the Narrow Pathway card, and this is just like the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands that came out at the end of the reading. That is just that. Tread thoughtfully, okay? You see how there is like a little wooden bridge right there? There might be another path through those mountains, but you're being asked to, be really thoughtful. And this is not only in the steps that you take, this is in the things that you say. This is also about observing your own triggers, like what is coming up for you, because we are being triggered by people around us that are not necessarily agreeing with us, and they're showing us something here. Okay, so I hope that you guys get the best out of this week and every single day of your lives. Know that you can find all the links to my services on my bio. You can DM me and we can schedule something personalized. I love working with you guys. Thank you for watching and for listening. I send you fearless light and love as always. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.